Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, another vlog. It's another day. I hope you're all doing amazing. If you're quarantined or if you're just going to work still, stay safe. Remember to sanitize your hands, wash, all that good stuff. And today's video is going to be a little bit different, but I'm sure some of you would like to know how I got into filming vlogs and filming my car and doing videos and whatnot. And I actually started on a budget as well, and I still am sort of on a budget, but obviously I have a full-time job, so I can support things that I'd like to do. So like upgrading my computer, camera, or other cameras like GoPros and stuff, microphones. But you don't need to upgrade straight away. You need to grow your channel first, and then get a microphone, and then get a new camera, you know? So, I'm going to show you today how to start it, what editing programs are free, and how to, you know, chop it all together and what not to do and what to do. So let's get into it. First thing is, you need to own a black cat that sits on your chair whenever you get up. That's the first thing. Alright, so first up, I'm going to tell you what you can use to start off, like camera gear and whatnot. So pretty much your utensils of how to start the vlog. So everyone has a smartphone these days, right? If you have like a Samsung S7 or whatever, from like pretty much there, like iPhone 7, iPhone whatever, from there all the way up until the latest phones, if you have that, that is an awesome camera. The microphone quality is pretty good in them now. The video quality is awesome, the picture quality is awesome as well. So don't say, oh, I can't start the vlog, I don't have a good camera to start. You do, it's right in your pocket. You can pull it out wherever you are, at a car meet, you know, as soon as you walk in your driveway after work, you can start filming and working on your car. If you have a GoPro, you can start using that as well. So I have one here, that's what I started on. It's just a Hero 3 Plus. I think it's a, yeah, just a GoPro 3, no, 4. Anyways, it's got the extended battery on it. I was lucky enough to get that. I also have a screen in here and a bunch of stuff. But even if you just have the GoPro on its own, and a decent micro SD card, you can film on that. A lot of vloggers just use it exactly like this. No case, it doesn't have that weird sound when it's in the waterproof case. It's actually perfect. So I'll switch to that right now so you can hear what this sounds like with me talking, no case, and just filming. Alright guys, so I am now on the GoPro, and obviously you can tell the sound's fine, stabilization's fine, the color's probably fine. I'll go outside and show you the car as well so you can like sort of see the iPhone and GoPro clip. Alright, so obviously I'm outside and you can hear me, you can do all that good stuff, you're seeing the car. I also can't remember if I have this set to wide lens or just set to square, but this is what the car looks like. Obviously perfect lighting, this is what GoPros are designed for, it's an all-in-one camera, but the sound's pretty good. Just don't put the just don't put the waterproof casing on it if you have that. If you have the newer GoPros, they don't come with a waterproof casing, and it should be fine. So while I'm at it with the GoPro, I may as well show you the camera I use for all my other vlogs, and that is the G7X Mark II. The screen obviously folds around and does all that stuff. It's perfect for vlogging. I've got this little thing on here to make the sound a little bit better for the wind. I think they're about $800, but if you go on Facebook Marketplace, you can find a Mark I for like 300 bucks. I think you can find a Mark II for like 600, 500. Like they're pretty cheap. They get the job done. They're compact. Just slide it in your pocket, and they do everything. That's what all the big vloggers use. And then if your channel takes off, you can upgrade to a bigger Canon or whatever camera you like. So don't just go for the big camera straight away. So obviously you have your phone. You pull it out of your pocket. Film it horizontal, don't film it vertical, it'll look really, really bad. All you have to do is turn it this way and film it like that. So here's a clip of me talking with my phone and the mic quality and all that stuff. So I'll put that in now. Guys, so this is me filming on my iPhone. Obviously this is the front facing camera. I'll flip it around in a second and I'll show you the back camera. It's obviously gonna be better, so when you're filming cars and stuff, it's a lot better. So I'm outside filming my car with the phone, and this is what it looks like. Obviously, you know, awesome autofocus. Looks fine, the stabilization's pretty good. You can buy things off Amazon for it, easy as. And obviously the light is perfect. Alright guys, so that's all the camera equipment and stuff that I've talked about. Maybe you can buy a tripod, like just a cheap tripod off like Gumtree or eBay or Facebook Marketplace. They're usually the cheapest on there. I'm sure there's used ones and stuff. I'm pretty sure I got mine for free off the Facebook Marketplace. So what you want to do is try and keep your eyes looking into the lens. You don't want to keep looking at the screen like I do sometimes. It's actually really hard. So sometimes I just fold down this screen on the back. Or if you have a GoPro, you won't look at it. But if you're filming on your iPhone, you'll keep looking at yourself to make sure you look fine. Just try and look at the camera and all that stuff. That's another #1 tip. And also, try and keep your shake down. So sometimes you can see, probably when I was holding my iPhone before, because it's a little bit awkward if you don't have like a little tripod or something on it, it can get a little bit shaky. So try and keep the shake down, because it's kind of hard when you're watching a video to do that. So if you just set your camera down and you're working on your car or just trying to vlog, just try and keep it a little bit less shaky. And another tip is try and speak really clear. I try and do it most of the time. Sometimes I stumble across my words and talk really low, but then I realize and I have to film the clip again. So try and speak nice and clear to the camera and pretend like you're talking to your best mate or something. Don't yell, just normal inside voice that's nice. It's probably going to be a little bit awkward the first time you go outside and you're like, oh, is anyone watching me? Oh, just go outside, talk to your camera. It's like you're talking to your computer when you're playing games or your Xbox. It'll be a little bit weird at first. You just got to start doing it, and then you slowly creep out into public and start doing it. It's a little bit weird at car events, and people are like, whoa, what are you doing? But if you do it, people are going to ask you, oh, what's your channel name? What's this? And they'll go and watch your videos. You might earn a couple subscribers from it. It's actually a really good way of gaining viewers and, friends. As for computer specs and stuff, you don't need what I have. I'm just a nerd. Like, you don't need this microphone. You don't need the fancy tower, the 2 screens, the gaming chair, everything. You don't need that. If you just have a simple laptop, you can use Microsoft Video Maker if that is on your computer still. I know they stopped sort of producing it, but there's a lot of free programs on the Microsoft Store. So in a second, I'm going to show you guys on the computer on if you have Photoshop or you don't have Photoshop, what editing program I use, because the one I use is free and it's awesome. You don't need to pay for things straight up until you really get into it, as I've stressed before. Alright, so here is one of the programs that I used to use. It's called Paint Tool Sci. It's kind of like Photoshop, but a free version, and it works. All you have to do is scroll down, find the correct installation or download for you, and download it. This program pretty much does everything Photoshop does, but it's free. You can also donate if you want to, but you don't have to. Alright, so the editing program I use personally right now is DaVinci Resolve 16. It's free and it's in beta at the moment. You can get 15 if you want to, but all you have to do is click download, find it for Mac OS or Windows, whatever you're using, and this program works awesome. As you can tell, I use it in all my other vlogs, so if you've stuck around and if you watched all my other vlogs previously, you know that it works fine, it's good, and it'll get the job done. Alright, so some tips are, have really good thumbnails. So if you don't know how to use Photoshop or Paint Tool Sci, look up some tutorials and learn how to do it. And yeah, just make them clear. That's sort of like an intro sort of thing. So people are going to see it and you want them to go, oh, what's that? And click. Because sometimes people don't even read titles. They just click straight from the thumbnail. Remember to speak clear. Try and keep the shakedown on the camera. So if you can't keep the shakedown, get a tripod or sit it down on a bin or something like I do sometimes, so I can just speak like this. And don't always sit in the same spot like I have in this video. Try and change it up and walk around. Write a script if you want to, so then you're not just trying to make it up all in your head on the spot. Sometimes I do that for vlogs because I don't really need to do it, because when I'm installing a part on the car or whatever, I don't really need it. So write down a script if you need to, or write down dot points of what you want to get out in the video and where you want to go, so you're not just speaking and then you forget what you're going to say and you have to refilm and all that stuff. And one of the most important tips I can give you is don't expect to get 1 million views instantly. If you get 5 views, 10 views, just keep uploading. You'll break the YouTube algorithm as long as your content is good and thought out. don't get pushed down by not having views or subscribers. You'll get there, you'll get them. Everyone starts at the bottom and makes their way to the top. Alright, so bringing the video to an end. Remember, use the utensils you have around you to start your YouTube channel or to start your vlog or whatever. Don't just go out and buy a camera. Use your phone, use your GoPro. Everyone has a GoPro these days. Ask your dad or your cousin or something. They probably do not even use it. They have one laying around 100%. And remember to get those 2 free programs I told you about, or just use the free ones that are on the Microsoft Store. They work perfectly, and even you don't even need the Paint Tool site. You can use just Paint from the Microsoft Store once again. That literally comes on your computer. You can make good thumbnails with that, and it works. So if you need anything else, let me know down in the comments, and like the video if this was very helpful to you. If you need to know anything else, I've probably forgotten a few things, ask. Hit my DMs up on Instagram or whatever, comments once again. And if you want to know how I edit my vlogs, let me know, and maybe I'll make a small video on that, because I'm sure everything is going to go into lockdown soon and I need videos to make. Alright guys, peace.